With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details. With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
In the year 247, in the Age of Judges, Vartan was summoned home by a letter stating that his father had died under mysterious circumstances. Upon returning home, Vartan opened his mind that the possibility that his father's death and his hometown of Eterno was not everything that it appeared to be. Welcome to Ethereal Embrace. Did you know that there were no documented evidence around birds before the first chroniclers? The Age of Chroniclers was also when the first structured government was created. Coincidence? # birds aren't real.
Day 4. Late morning. The Temple of Greyhawk. Telmika is laying on the floor, unconscious as you can see her, but she's not bleeding out or beaten unconscious. It seems like maybe the droning got to her and knocked her out unconscious the same way it did Baya.
But she's not wounded at all? I mean, she's got the bite taken out of her leg.
Yeah,
Wait.
she has a bite taken out of her leg, but
Okay.
that's it, yeah.
Okay, she does.
She looks a little, malnourished. You know, like she hasn't been eating or sleeping well, and she's been locked in a basement for a while now. But she doesn't look like she's been beaten or tortured or anything crazy.
We got to get her out of here and get her to somebody. Get somebody to tend to her.
So she's still got shackles on her hands, and she's tied around this giant iron stove assembly.
I'm going to take my axe off my back, and I'm going to chop at the chains.
Okay.
That might work.
All right. So make an attack roll against the shackles.
That's a 25.
Okay, so you hit it, and go ahead and roll your damage on it.
That's 12 damage.
Okay, that breaks the chain on the shackle. So you do break it.
I'll pick her up. Hey, Baya, is that pin still frozen?
Yeah, Baya's gonna check on that pin, and just to be safe, she's gonna cast Ray of Frost on it again.
Yep, it's still frozen, and the redundancy is good. It freezes it back in place, so there's giant ice chunks on it now.
All right. And I'm going to take off running towards the town. Or I guess towards the center of town. Where would...
I mean, the tavern is right next... the tavern
we don't
right
trust
next
Cody.
to the church, right?
Well, I guess we can trust Cody. Well, I don't know if we can trust Cody.
I think we can trust him enough to drop Telmika off there and be like, get her help, and then go deal with the bad guy.
All right. As we're on our way, do I see a guard that Brass Cane set up to tail Cody?
Yes, you do, actually, and they're running right at you in your direction.
All right.
What convenient.
So you need to go get Brass Cane right now. Get all of his people together and get set up at the mouth of the cave.
And she says, I just ran all the way back from the cave to tell you that Cody went down into the cave about an hour ago. And it took me this long to get back, but that was my orders, was to tell you if that happened. I'm on my way to find Brass Cane right now.
All right. can you take Telmika and get her some medical attention? She's been injured. She needs food, water, and just medical attention.
She puts her 2 fingers up and takes her pulse for a second and puts her hands on her knees to catch her breath from running. And she's like, yeah, just give me 1 second. Whew. That was a run. All right. Okay. All right, give her here. Because Telmika is a big dragon born.
Yeah.
She's not a small person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. What did Cody say anything? Was he acting weird? Anything going on with that?
She takes Telmika from you and puts Telmika over her shoulder to carry her, and she says, I didn't talk to Cody. I just tailed him quietly. I shadowed him. I don't think he saw me.
All right. Oh, you don't happen to have a potion on you, do you?
I do. And she takes off her backpack and she says, there's one in here and some rations too for the day, some lunch. But yeah, there's a potion in here. And she hands you this little satchel that she had around her back, and a water skin is attached to it. And she says, can you give me that water skin back real quick?
Yeah, that's fine. I only want the potion. You can keep your rations and your water. And
okay.
I'm just gonna grab the potion out and put the bag around her.
She's like, okay, I'm gonna go find Brass Cane now. Do you know where he is?
No clue.
Okay, I guess I'll check the office. And she starts jogging as well as she can, carrying a dragonborn through the town.
Emery might have some medicine for her.
She shouts over her shoulder. She's like, good idea.
Oh, get Bastille too. He should be at the bread shop, at the bakery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Fine. And she's still jogging away.
We set everybody up. Like, we know where they all are.
We know where they should be.
Yeah, true. Told you we couldn't trust Cody. Then I popped that potion.
Oh, okay, so the potion that she had on her was 2d8 plus 2.
8.
8? Ouch. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 1.
So how many hit points are you at now?
I am at 13 with a maximum of 21.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's not good.
No.
You guys are now standing in this little grassy area, this like side yard next to the Last Top Tavern. So
Yeah, I'm going to let them do what they need to do before popping that waystone.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good, but, I mean, we don't have much time.
Yeah. Well, before we go chase Maurezhi, this should make all of us feel better. So I'm going to cast Aid at 3rd level. It bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point max and current hit points increase by 5. And then they get an extra 5 for casting it above 2nd level. So everybody's max goes up by 10 and their current goes up by 10.
Wow.
23.
Your max is now what, 35?
31.
Or 31? Okay.
It's not as bad.
Okay. Now we can pop that portal and go take out Maurezhi.
Before we go, we still have all 3 of the stones that were in that box, right? The rainbow egg, the agate, and the ruby.
Yeah. Yeah, we still got them.
Yeah, I mean, the luck stone just always gives you luck. The red stone was a waystone, and the dispelling stone was the agate. Right? I think so.
The rainbow egg was the dispelling stone.
Dispel.
The polished agate was the luck stone.
The luck stone.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I guess we will pop that waystone. Yeah, unless y'all want to go get Bastille. I know we sent someone after him, but
No, I think we need to go after Maurezhi. We told the guard to get Bastille from the bakery. We need to go end this.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if nothing else, we could slow them down, and everybody else get there with Bastille and fight off whatever we can't.
All right.
All right. So does that do it? You guys open the Waystone?
Yep.
So standing out in the grass next to the Last Stop Tavern, you guys activate this Waystone. It crumbles in your hand, and a portal opens up that leads right into the cave, right where it did the first time. And you step through?
Yes.
So you step through, and your staff goes off again, and it says, I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. And do you look around real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so you step through, and you see a frightened Cody who is in... I guess he sort of looks frightened. More like
surprised.
A startled... Yeah, like a startled panther. Like, so very, very dangerous looking. But also, he's not trying to leap out and attack you. He's in a defensive stance with his sword drawn, the one that was hanging behind the bar.
Okay. Can I light my lantern real quick on my belt?
Yes, I would say that would be your instinct. Jump into the cave at this point. You've already been here twice, so you would just know. Like before, like as you're walking through the portal, you'd probably light your lantern.
Yeah. And I just got it hanging on my belt, so I don't have to hold it, and I could just see.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Baya's gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So what's the save he has to make?
Wisdom 16.
Okay. He rolled a nat 20.
Ugh.
But that's only if I'm probing deeper.
Yeah. That's fair.
So I just get the surface level.
Surface level thoughts are he's pretty confused on what you're doing here and how you just opened a portal into this cavern. And he will actually say, Vartan, what are you doing here? And he's in his on guard stance still.
I was just about to ask you the same thing.
Baya goes, and I actually just read your thoughts, so I know that you're curious as to why we opened this portal. I know more things than that. So why don't you use your own words instead of me probing deeper into your mind and tell me what's going on here? Yeah. I mean, that's obviously deception.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So he's going to make a save.
23.
He believes you. So he slightly lowers his sword, but he doesn't sheath it. And he says, I came in here to track the creatures and find out where they were coming from. Magno is around the corner. Magno, you can come out. You can come back, Magno. And you hear Magno shouting down from the tunnel where you guys went before. She shouts back up and she says, this tunnel seems to go on for a while. I'm coming back, though.
For some reason, I thought that our stone took us right into the cave in front of the summoning portal.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So he's in that room
right
now.
Okay.
Magno was going down the cave, the extra branch of the cave that took you down that path that led you to where the runes are and that giant that giant hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Yes, Magno, darling, that tunnel is about 12 minutes long. That's what I'm doing here. We found this area. We found the summoning stone. And we're currently chasing a god demon that came this way.
A god demon? And she says, Cody, I don't think you need that. It's just Vartan. Put the sword away. And Cody says, what kind of god demon? And he does sheath his sword as he kind of relaxes his shoulders just slightly.
I don't know. That's sus. to me. I don't. He's not surprised by a god demon at all. Like he's just like, oh yeah, it's me.
He's like 1,000 years old or something.
Right.
We don't know.
Well, that was
we don't
all
know his backstory.
That was all hearsay.
Yeah.
He doesn't claim that.
Okay. In response to Cody, Ovyck will say, "Look, long story short, the creature that is, fuck, I just forgot the word."
Maurezhi?
Responsible. No.
Oh,
sorry.
No, you forgot a normal word.
A normal word. Sorry. It's all right. Long story short, the creature responsible for summoning the Zill is above us, or on its way to the summoning circle right now to summon more Zill. So we can either wait here for it, or head up the tunnel to the surface and fight it up there.
Well, do we have anything that we can lay as a trap for it if it comes into here?
We have an alert squirrel.
It's not a bad idea. We could lay an ambush for it.
It's a pretty powerful demon. If it takes a bite of you, it can take your shape.
Huh. I think I've heard of demons like that.
Is that Cody or Magno?
Yeah, that's Cody.
And pray tell, where?
Just from my travels. I think...
That was a very vague answer, so I'm going to need a very specific answer on how to get rid of this demon that is summoning Zill to this town.
I was trying to find something to give you guys, but this thing is so difficult. He says the best thing to do is to have some kind of magical weapon that you can attack it with. It seems to be more vulnerable to magical weapons. Normal magic and normal weapons, it seems to be able to take the hits pretty easily.
Can we... Well, never mind. It's a demon, so it's resistant to fire damage. I was going to say take those... those wizard fires, sorcerer fires, whatever they were called, that we got, and rig up some sort of tripwire device to drop them on its head. But it's only going to do half damage max. Which is better than no damage, I guess.
Demons are immune to fire.
Are they immune?
Not immune, just resistant.
I was going to say, I'm resistant as a tiefling.
Baya lifts up Vartan's big hammer and says, "Is this the kind of magic weapon that would do something like that?"
Yeah, I'd say that would do the trick.
What about that sword you got there?
Yeah, no, my sword has some magic properties for sure. Although I did try to cast light on it, and it seems that whatever rune is over there starts sucking the magic energy away when you cast a spell.
Yeah, it does that. That's why I got this lantern. And I pat it.
Interesting.
What about Magno?
What did Magno have?
Wasn't it a sword?
Yeah, she has. Yeah, she's got a sword and a dagger. Magno says, "My dagger's got some magical properties."
Y'all didn't see anything else coming in here?
No, we came down the normal cave path. Lining it up for timing for you guys, you would know that, you left the temple like 3 or 4 minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
And it took him walking from the entrance of the cave about an hour to get to where he is, right, to get to this room.
So they just got here.
Sense. Yeah, they just got here, and Amber just got back, and Maurezhi's probably only 5 or 10 minutes into coming down the cave.
Man.
Can anybody send a message?
Yeah. I have... sending? Let me see here. Yeah, I've got sending. It'll be my last 3rd level spell.
Oh, I don't want you to use up your A big spell like that.
So, we have this dispelling stone, and I mean, I get it that it's any spell 5 or lower, but I don't know what else to use it for, unless, I mean, if we want to try and throw it at that portal, but I'm sure that portal is higher level than 5.
Cody says, I've seen portal magic like this before. It needs some kind of magic conduit to run it. I haven't seen this specific inscription before, so I didn't recognize it, but drawing magic like it does away from spells typically means that it requires some kind of magic device to power it. So if what you're saying about this demon coming down is true, I bet they've probably got a magic item on there that stores magic that they use to activate, or at least to help activate this portal. I bet that your Dispelling Stone may have a bigger impact against whatever tool that is versus the actual portal itself with the runes.
Chuck the stone at her as soon as she walks in the door.
Oh, by the way, it's going to look like Telmika, but it's not Telmika.
Huh. That makes sense as to why she was acting so strange lately. Is
this all makes
the real
sense
Telmika
to you?
Okay?
This all makes sense to you. Cool.
Yeah, she's alright.
I mean, I've confronted demons before in previous areas a long time ago.
So, I guess, I mean, we have a little bit of time. We're going to throw this Dispelling Stone at the fake Telmika when they come in. That is the Maurezhi. And we have 2 weapons total out of more than 2 people to attack with.
Well,
right?
My weapon has magic. My longsword is magic, so...
Mine does not. I'm basically useless until we get that Dispelling Stone on that person and cancel the power to this portal.
I'm going to whisper to Baya and Ovyck and be like, we still have that Hallow Stone.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
That big...
spell do?
Basically creates an area, a radius up to 60 feet. First, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead can't enter the area, nor can such creatures charm, frighten, or possess creatures within it. You can bind an extra effect to the area. Choose the effect from the following list. And you could, like, stop it from doing something. Choose an effect offered by the DM. So...
So the extra thing that was put into this was the extra dimensional interference.
Okay.
Which means the affected creatures cannot move or travel using teleportation or extra dimensional or interplanar means.
So if we put this hallowed spell down, that makes the portal not function. Like, the rune will still be powered and it will still absorb any magic that we cast, but Maurezhi won't be able to turn the portal on and bring more Zil through.
Will it absorb the hallow though?
I think our best bet is to hit it with the Dispelling Stone and hope it's strong enough to break whatever item it uses to activate the portal.
Yeah.
And maybe that'll turn the rune off at the same time, and then we can start using magic.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what other options we have besides just hitting it with all of our swords and hammers until it or we die.
Yeah. That's all I got. If that doesn't work, we can use Hallow and he won't be able to summon anything or teleport away.
Yeah. Sorry, how long did Hallow last?
24 hours.
I mean, why don't we just do it now? He's on his way.
He won't even be able to enter, will he? Or is he... No,
Well, it's only a 60-foot radius, so you could put it on the wall where the portal is, and then he could still come into the cavern area.
Okay. Because he's not any of these things. The The things that can't enter the area are first celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Yeah, so he's a fiend, so he just can't come into where you put the Hallow spell. But
Okay.
yeah, he could still come into the cavern area, just not to... He couldn't get to the point where the runes are on the ground.
Okay.
Which I don't think we want him anywhere near runes.
No, it'd be a
Yeah.
good idea keeping him away. And then, I mean, we could stand inside that area and chuck the stone at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hope that destroys the item.
Any,
Is my trap still set up? I never took it down.
Yeah, you never took it down. What was your trap again?
I think I broke like a stalactite or something and rigged it up to hit him.
like Predator style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's still there, yeah.
Okay. I want shit.
Are you going to roll to see if Cody and Magno set it off when they came down?
Yeah, they did not set it off. I did just roll. They got a 21 to find it and get past it.
Okay.
So they're good.
All right. Shit. Should we set up the alert spell down towards where, down the cave a little bit so we know when he's coming?
That's a good idea. Give us a few minutes warning.
Yeah. All right. We'll run down there. Alert. And run back and not set off the trap.
Okay, so is that what we're doing? Are we ready to move
Yeah,
forward?
I think that's our best plan.
Yeah.
I don't want to force anything on you guys,
No.
but I feel like...
yeah.
I think that's the best
Did
plan
we set
can
up
come
the
up
Hallow
with.
Stone? We set up the Hallow Stone. It's covering the area. All that good stuff.
Yep.
And then I think we should
Okay.
all stand inside that circle so it can't bum rush us.
What if I
immediately.
stand next to the wall where he's going to come in, and then I can turn invisible because I can do that as a furbolg. I can turn invisible, and then as he walks in, and then I could get behind him and block the exit for him to leave, and then I'll shove him, and he won't be able to go into the thing. So he's it's like a wall.
Well, he's probably got devil sight,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
which
You're right.
he'd be able to see you.
Yeah, but he'll be distracted by a stalactite hitting him, and and y'all throwing a dispel stone at him. I don't know.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wanna-
We'll stand in the circle.
I think all of us standing in the circle is
The
safer.
Hallow, yeah.
All right. I was going to say, if you want to hide, I can do the 15-foot radius of darkness.
No, I'll just stand.
All right, fine. Just going to
We'll get ready.
continue carrying around bat fur so I can use the spell eventually. Baya's going to rest until he gets there, hopefully getting at least a short rest in.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Ethereal Embrace, and A Fool's Quest production. Vartan the Furbolg Fighter is voiced and played by Adam Culbertson. Baya Rustin, the half-elf sorcerer, is voiced and played by Tisha. Ovyck, the Tiefling Cleric, is voiced and played by Chris Johnson. And I am Nico, your GM. Please remember to drop us a 5-star rating and review on your favorite podcatcher. Music provided in part by Midnight Syndicate, makers of the original Dungeons & Dragons soundtrack. If you would like to follow us on social media or say hello to the cast, details on where to find us will be in this episode's notes. Remember, be safe, we love you all, and stay foolish.